What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk to you about ProText Mobility, tickers TXTM. I used to cover this company way back in the day. Regrettably, things didn't really go according to plan, but I do want to go over some of the recent updates and why you need to add this stock to your watch list. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, over this last 1 month, it is up 75%. And it is gaining more and more momentum. Still kind of relatively low. One thing is, when I was covering this, it was getting 100+ million every single day. One thing that did really happen that killed momentum like right quick was this. So the caveat emptor CE tag. So in case you guys don't know OTC stocks, this is very, very damaging. So it does state, buyer beware, OTC market group has determined that there is a public interest concern associated with the company. As far as I'm aware, still the TXTM ProText is fighting this legally, but still this is very damaging because that does mean a lot of brokers, more so from the States, are not able to buy ProText. So it obviously limits the amount of volume and everything else that really hurts the stock price, right? Still though, they have been tracking on, still submitting their earnings, so you can kind of see all the filings right here. One thing that they just submitted recently within the last 1 month, so on August the 14th, they submitted their last earnings. That is up until the end of June, which did show this right up top here. So this is something that is very abnormal in a positive way. So you do see as of December 31st, 2023, there was 8.7 billion outstanding shares, no change from their last earnings. And even looking at their previous one right here, so you see 2023, September 30th, 2023, and even December 31st, 2022. So no dilution here, but there was a little bit more of an increase from 2022 to the present now, so 2024. What OTC stock can you say did kind of not dilute for the most part in 2 years? That's absolutely crazy. And keep in mind this, whatever it is, like 300 million or something like that, given the price of right now ProText, that is pennies in comparison to the bigger picture. So this is something very impressive. I like to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. One negative side of this that bears have typically brought up is scrolling down. So this is their last earnings. It doesn't show anything for cash. It shows a lot of inventory. So seeds, which when I was covering this, I believe in like 2022, 2023, something around that time frame, you had the same thing. So a lot of money sitting in just inventory, seeds, but yet no cash, no revenue, nothing like that. So I think that's where a lot of bears might have some validity, but still I haven't really kept up to date with the day-to-day operation, so there might be something. And in case you do not know, this is a very successful cannabis play. And the reason why I say it's successful is because it is based out of Africa. And not only that, but they are able to produce, distribute, and kind of blow any North American producer out of the water, cost-wise. So this is why it did get a hell of a lot of momentum way back when I was covering it. So as you can kind of see right here, it was a beast. It was going to be the next big stock. This was going to be what everyone was gravitating towards. And yeah, generally it made sense. But again, with that CE tag, it really just put a damper on absolutely everything. As far as from what I can see from the earnings, nothing has really changed from here, so 2022 to the present. So once they do, again, remove that CE tag, this is where in theory you should be able to get the momentum back very fast. And one thing that really prompted this video was this tweet right here. So it was done by ProText. So it says, excited to announce Dr. J, TXTM chairman and president, has initially acquired 112 million shares of TXTM in a private transaction. He does tweet and kind of confirms it, saying that it was a private purchase, and this tweet approved by company's SEC counsel. So they're being very careful because I do believe it was their social media presence that really did prompt this caveat emptor. I think OTC or someone was really looking at ProText and more considered it a pump and dump because of, I guess, their engagement on social media, Discords. That's just what I am from my interpretation of what did truly happen. So clearly this tweet right here is just being safe, but this is really kick-ass news. I don't see any Form 4 though that does match that, so hopefully that should be coming soon, because this tweet did come out looks like September the 5th. So typically I think they have, was it 1 week or something like that, 5 business days to essentially submit a Form 4. But generally this is what prompted this video, because Dr. J is huge in the cannabis field and he definitely has the ability. So if he's buying TXTM, this is where I feel something is coming operationally, whether it be associated to maybe the CE tag dropping or possibly something more larger with ProText. So even on ProText's website, there's been kind of hints in the past of more acquisitions. So I think definitely this is one of those stocks that you need to add to your watch list. If not, buy. Again, with that CE tag, you might not be able to buy, but definitely this is one of those stocks that you need to add to your watch list. And the good thing about this is that you can just throw limit orders. I've done this time and time again in the past. Throw limit orders at typically 0.001, and if it fills, it fills, and then yeah, you just kind of look back and you're up a good 40, 100, 200%. So definitely this is one of those stocks that, if everything again goes according to plan, could be a very big moneymaker. So definitely let me know your thoughts on this. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it. They give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So this is a kick-ass deal. So definitely take advantage of this. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.